Tonight, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. It's the Chicago Bears taking on the Washington football team.
Now, this great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. Under center, it'll be the former UCLA Bruin, Josh Rosen.
And what a great game that was to watch last week, because he put on a show in the wild card round with 5 touchdown passes. So if you ever want to see what a hot quarterback looks like, watch that tape. Let's see if that same hot quarterback shows up in this one.
The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Rosen. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So if they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
They'll run on 1st down. Mobley. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. They're going to look to throw. That's complete right side to Kmet. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there. Couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. And now it's Rosen looking. That one is slant to McLaurin. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Rosen's throw into the hands of Ferkser here. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Off the play fake, here's Rosen. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Again, it's Rosen. And that is incomplete. Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18.
52.
Now they'll run on the draw. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Back to throw here. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to loft one deep left side here. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A huge play there for Chicago. Typically with catches like that, we talk about the height of the wide receiver, but he's one of the shorter receivers in the NFL.
And it doesn't seem to matter, does it? Put the tape measure away. How about some of these guys under 6 feet tall? Antonio Brown, T.Y. Hilton, and Super Bowl 53 MVP, Julian Edelman.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game, as it's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this one's incomplete. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And Boswell's kick is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. Throw left side here, hauled in by the tight end, Ferkser. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Rosen looking to throw. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Rosen. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. From the gun on third down, it's Rosen. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Chicago. Jalen Waddle, 75 yards. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
Rosen's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Rosen on first and 10. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's Rosen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. They want to go to the air again with Rosen. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 41-yard line. On first and 10, it's Gibson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Rosen will throw. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 28. Now it's Rosen. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Now Rosen on first down. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Henry Ruggs there to make the grab. And Washington has made this a one-score game. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. That time, a 9-play drive. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bears now ready to take over again. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Jonathan Allen busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. On second down now, Mobley. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On third down, Mobley. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Taking it about the 16. A big boot that time. 57 yards, the official. They'll go option on second down, right side. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
After the interception, here's Rosen. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Montez Sweat, his second sack of the night.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play, just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
Another try after the first down sack. Rosen. He's got his tight end over the middle. That's Ferkser. That catch good for 5. It's third down. To throw is Rosen. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
That was fourth and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't fourth and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations, 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down. All right, this is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Here's Rosen to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Great defense there on 3rd and goal. They took away everything. Forced him to fire that one to the sideline where no one could get it.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Here we go. It's Rosen on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts, but this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in a big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
They'll keep it on the ground. Mobley. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Rosen to throw. Finding Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now it's Rosen. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Rosen.
That's taken in by Ferkser. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down. Throwing now is Rosen. Slings this deep for McLaurin, and it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge, and it's going to bring up 4th down. On the carry, it's Bawden. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He's back to throw. And he finds McLaurin. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw, and that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
And it's caught. And he's in for the touchdown with the clock reading triple zeros. And the extra point, if they hit it, will send this thing to overtime. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick 6 or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only 1 period is played. We can call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Nick Kwiatkowski. Credit him.
Have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down, as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And yet again, it's McLaurin.
And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Back-to-back completions, and that puts them in enemy territory.
And we're always looking for that elusive term, momentum, aren't we? And I think they're building it with the back-to-back completions. Now they feel like they can either take a shot or continue to build it the way that they're doing now. Safe throws, get it to their playmakers, and see what happens.
And that is nearly intercepted. Oh, that would have changed things here in overtime, but instead, it's just second down.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line. Throwing again, it's Rosen.
And he will find his man Ruggs.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. On first down, it's Gibson. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. And now it's Rosen looking. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. Well, on both sides, you come into this game with so much